what a flirt he was. Oh, we've talked about how funny he was, how athletic he was, but we haven't talked about one of his strong suits was flirting. And how many times I enjoyed that. We'd get on the phone and Larry and Rick would have banter, and all of a sudden I need to talk to Kathy. And we would have some interesting conversations that might have to be bleeped out. But one of the things I always remember about him is Larry was filled with so much love. And he was so willing to share that with everybody he knew. The other thing I'll remember is he had the softest lips. So
And here's my darling wife, Debbie.
So I'm going to speak about the handicap thing. So we were friends with him. It seems like my whole life, and it was probably 2 years in to our friendship, and I remember dancing with him. Oh my God, he twirls me, whatever. I fell. He pulled me up. I mean, he's just. We golfed together. We did everything, danced. I never thought about him being handicapped. So our first trip, they invited us down to Florida, and we stayed with them. And it's our first night. We golfed during the day. We drank. We came back, and Larry's like, "Go to your room. Everybody go to the room. We're gonna come out for a cocktail." Okay. So we all put our PJs on, and we come out. He comes out on crutches. And then boosts himself up onto the counter. And we go to bed, and I'm like, he really does only have one leg. Honestly, God, you would not ever know that, and it freaked me out. I'm like, it's true. It was just a fake thing, and he was pretending. I love you.
All right, make it great. Hi, so I'm Jeremy Van. Can you hear me all right? So I'm Jeremy Van Zuiden. I had the pleasure of being Larry and Linda's neighbor since 2008. So I remember distinctly the first week or so I moved in, I was kind of nervous, working, living along the river, didn't know anybody. And all of a sudden I walk over and introduced myself to the neighbor, and I said, I'm Jeremy Van Zuiden. He says, well, I'm Larry Barnes. I said, well, where are you from, Larry? He says, well, I'm from Esterville, Iowa. I said, oh, the home of the largest meteorite that ever hit the United States. He said, yeah, and the home of the Esterville Midgets. And I said, makes sense. So ever since then, we kind of clicked. I won't go into a lot of detail. What I will tell you, it was 10 of the best years of my life. Met some fantastic people with Barnes's family. The best memories I have are honestly sitting out on the deck, watching the river at night and watching the sun come down.
Listen to the cowboy music.
Yep, listen to cowboy music.
Best sunset.
Yep. The one thing I will tell you that I was most proud of. So when I was about 40 years old, and plug your ears, boys. So I was dating a much younger woman, and I had a back injury. I pulled a few discs in my back, and Larry and Linda were so kind to take care of me for a few days while I was semi-disabled. What I'm most proud of is I was able, at the last week of Larry's life, to be around and help take care of him. He would have done it for any of us, and I was so honored to be able to help take care of him. When we didn't know what was going to happen with him. He was a fantastic man. You're a fantastic family, and I'm so honored to have you all in my life.